Anybody got a makeup wipe?
It's only one XO.
Oh.
Hello everyone, it's XObrytanni. Subscribe.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys your basic ponytail how to slay, but I'm going to give you all a frontal ponytail slay. So this is no leave out, no hair left out, no anything but your frontal and your bundles for your ponytail. So of course what you want to do is try to go ahead and brush out any kinks in your hair, because you will be having to put your hair into a ponytail. The edge control that I am using I got from the beauty supply. It is a little costly, but it does wonders for your hair. And so basically you can see right now, I'm just taking that edge control, I'm going to lay it down, blow dry it down, got to de-glue it down, do everything I can to get it into a nice and sleek ponytail so that none of my actual hair is going to be sticking out from the frontal. So once you have your entire hair in your desired ponytail, what you want to do is go ahead and place your frontal on you. You can see I'm just kind of seeing where I want it placed. Make sure it's far up enough. And I'm going to take an eyeliner pencil, but you can take concealer, you can take chalk, whatever you have. Basically, you're just going to line up where exactly your hairline stops so that you're not doing too much or that you're not doing too little when applying the bold hold. So what you see me doing now, because I didn't have a net on, which I probably should have did, y'all, because it was a little challenging taking this glue off my edges. So I really prefer you to put on a net. If you don't know how to put on a little stocking cap, go find someone else's video real quick and then come back here. You know it's dry when it's clear, and so right before I put my second coat on. Once I finish rubbing all of that in, I'm going to take my frontal and basically just lay it on there and make sure that I'm pressing down on it with something other than my finger. Your finger attracts a lot of grease and just unnecessary stuff that you want to get on your frontal and that can mess with the glue. So you want to try to use something like a comb, a rat tail, an applicator, a brush, whatever, really, just to make sure that the frontal is sticking down. And so what I decided to do was to do the middle part first, the middle of my head first, and then I went on to do the sides. And as you can see here, I'm making a triangle at the edge near my ear so that I can have that cute little edge, you know, piece sticking out later, which y'all are going to see a little later. I did get a little hot, y'all, because I have no AC in my freaking room, so I had to get the fan to get on me real quick. But once you have your lace laid down, you want to take some type of scarf and put it on there, rest for about 10 minutes just so that it can soak in and melt and do all that good stuff. And you see me here, I'm just cutting off the lace, and this is the sideburns I was talking about. I wanted to make sure I have a triangle in the glue shape near my ear so that it's not going to be up and flapping or whatever. And so next you're going to take a makeup wipe or whatever you can to get that excess line that was on there before you drew it. I would suggest once you get the glue down to then erase the line before you actually lay your frontal down so that you're not messing up anything afterwards, y'all. I realized there were so many things that I should have did instead, but I was just trying to rush the process and get this thing done for you guys. So first thing I suggest is putting on a stocking cap underneath so that you protect your edges from the bold hold glue, because it is really tacky and it can tear your edges out. And the other thing I would suggest is to erase that line you make to where your frontal, where you want your frontal to stop, before you apply the actual frontal. So what you guys are seeing here, I'm cutting my baby hairs, I'm plucking them, making sure they're just the desired way that I want them to be. And I decided I wanted to do a side part for this ponytail look. So I'm just molding my hair to the side part, laying it down with water, with got to be glued, with a blow dryer, all of those steps just to make sure that the hair and frontal is as flat as possible. And you can see here when I'm brushing, I'm making sure that I'm brushing the hair not just to the desired sides, but I'm brushing it over my actual hair so that none of my hair is sticking out. Because my frontal is straight and my hair is naturally curly, I didn't want my hair to dry up and you see the curls or my waves of my ponytail through the actual frontal hair. So make sure you're brushing the entire hair over top of your hair that's already in a ponytail. But it looks very, very much so natural, you guys. And from here, I just braided the ponytail hair, the frontal hair, and my hair into a nice little braid so that I'll be able to wrap it with this tissue paper that you're about to see, and I can start gluing. So using the tissue paper is just going to protect your hair and the frontal hair from the actual glue, because I've done that before too, and it's been a sad story. And so no, you're not going to sew the weft onto the actual braid the entire time. You're just sewing it to the bottom so that it doesn't slip out or anything, you sweating or whatever the case may be. And once you get there, you're going to start gluing. You're going to put the glue on the tracks and just wrap around in a cylinder motion going up your braid. And once you finish, every couple of times you want to take your blow dryer just to make sure that the glue is drying up. And this is when you get to the end, when you have that weft left over, you're going to bury it in the rest of the hair and just take it and wrap it around so that you don't see the end mark of the ponytail. So this is something that a lot of people do when they're ending their ponytail. You're just going to take the hair, make sure it's straight, wrap it around, use some got to be glued to set it in place, and use that blow dryer to make sure that it actually sets in stone. And once you end it, you see I'm just kind of continuously wrapping. Once I put that spray on there, I'm just continuously wrapping in the same motion that the hair is going in, just to make sure that it's all going to stick together. You don't really want to use any bobby pins or a scrunchie or something to set it in stone. You know that got to be glued sticks stuff together. So you put that spray on there, use the blow dryer, get all the good sides to make sure it molds, and you have yourself a frontal ponytail, you guys. Just that easy, nothing too hard, literally steps for a beginner. I went through literally everything. I used 20 inches for this ponytail, so I wanted it pretty long. This hair is from Hair Majesty Boutique. Make sure you guys go check her out. I'm going to put all her information in the description box and on the screen. I love you guys so much, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.